Only an option.
Okay, let's call this meeting to order. And pledge allegiance.
Please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Or Sonny Borelli would say woo-ha or woo.
Okay, roll call. Mark. I'm here. Ron. Here. Lance.
Yes.
Barbara. Angie. Barbara. Okay. Oh, okay. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, we do have a quorum. I would like to approve a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of 11/12/25.
How much, 12/11?
12/11.
12, yeah, whatever, 12. I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? So passed.
I abstained since I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah, I figured that, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
There's no excuse.
Okay. Board members' reports. Anybody have anything to say? Mark?
No, actually.
Okay, Ron?
I do, but I'll kind of pipe in with,
Okay, that's fine.
if that's okay.
Yeah, go, that's fine.
You can give me
Yeah,
some
did it
time,
all in one shot.
please.
Yeah, okay, Lance?
Nothing of any emergence, no.
Okay. Angie?
Well, I just wanted to, were you gonna talk about the grant meeting we went to?
We can,
I was just gonna mention it.
if we do, I don't know if with Dawn, because if we do mention it, we need his support and his help to get it on the funding. So if you want to mention,
Well,
sorry.
why don't you go ahead and mention it? and then
Well,
we'll
yeah,
talk.
we went to the CDWID grant last January 8th, and there's our, just gave Kathy our paperwork. And there were like 8 other groups that were applying, and they were very diversified. A couple fire stations, a couple private groups. One lady was real disappointed because she asked for $500,000, and she didn't realize that she couldn't have that much. But, you know, there was a man in Colorado City that wants to do a bike park for children, you know, a lot of biking up there, things like that. And the fire stations, you know, they need to upgrade facilities, this is Golden Valley. So that's what mostly it was, you know. Listening, we sat there and listened to them tell their stories, and Ron got up and told what we wanted, and that's all.
And what- Okay, and what we did apply for was
Oh, yeah.
a second generator. What was it, a couple of years ago we got?
And 2 years ago, we got one at our main
Funding.
pumping station.
So we have one at the Mineral Park with the pumps and all that stuff. But with our emergency stuff and everything else, and power goes out and all that, we wanted to get one up at, it's called Inline, Midway I call it, but Inline. So that way we can have a generator there, so that way when power goes out, so we can supply water if power goes out or anything else that goes on that we can rely on, so. And I feel good about it.
Did we fall in line funding wise? Because
We-
last time we
Well,
really
we're asking
wanted
for
to have both.
$100,000.
Yeah, and they're,
We
they
did
said,
apply for both generators the
We-
first time, but they
Yeah.
didn't have enough money to give us
Yeah.
the
this
both.
time we can, the max is 135,000 per person.
Oh, okay, good.
So, and they have 824,000 to divide between 5 different
Area.
areas.
Oh, so there is quite a good
So they
chunk.
have-
So they'll pick 5 out of the
Yeah.
people that were there.
But we definitely, like I say, talked to Dawn and
Yeah.
get his support on it.
And we've already got the bids and everything ready to go. We could go tomorrow if we had to.
I think, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've got bids and everything ready to go. So we could walk out and tell them to go to work tomorrow, basically.
Well, that's because like I say, we were thinking we could go for 2 and
Yeah.
last time, and
Yeah.
I wish we could have.
Yeah, okay. Angie, you have anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. I don't have anything. I'm kind of secluded. Office manager.
Just a few things, rate changes. I just wanted to publicly say that I've just been really busy with the end of the year stuff. So we haven't had an executive session to cover those changes that we've discussed, and I know that we kind of publicly said we were gonna try to get to it at the first of the year.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that's kind of a lot my fault, just
Well, that's
haven't
fine.
had time, I just
We
haven't
are
had
at
time
the
to put
first of the
together
year.
the information.
Yeah, we're still at the first of the year as far as
And
I'm
it's
concerned.
True, but, you know, I just wanted to make sure I
Yeah.
said that we haven't forgotten about it, and we do wanna get it done, it's just a lot of
Yeah,
work,
I
putting
did
together different
speak-
rate structures.
Yeah, I did speak to the lady that lives down at the end,
Brenda.
Brenda, the
Brenda.
other day. It just happened to be at the food bank.
Uh-huh,
And I told her we were getting ready to do it and
Yeah.
that we want her help.
okay.
You
I
know.
mean, she did put together a little
Yeah,
bit.
she put together a pretty
I
good
haven't done
package.
it in a little while, but she did put together
No,
a
I
Yeah.
plan for
liked
me
a
to
lot
look
of what
at.
she said. I didn't agree on everything, but I liked.
Well, I know, and she realizes we don't agree on
But
everything.
it was well put. She
Yeah.
did, she spent a lot of time.
Yeah,
on
she
it.
spent a lot of time on it, so I told her we could get her involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to get the public involved a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you didn't, you didn't, you didn't. Okay, so there's that. I don't know if there's any other confusion or just the one individual, but, when we did our rate increase hearing, I thought we were pretty clear about it being, $2 for 2.5, right?
No,
For
$2.
$2 for two, you're right, you're
Yeah,
right.
$2.
$2 for, the 2,000 gallons and
Mhm.
$1 for 1,000, but I just wanted to say that. So,
Yeah.
moving on, the emergency response plan, I really wanted to get that done before now, but I've had some input from Ron, and I know Lance is working on looking at it as well. We still need to have that executive session, we haven't had that either, so I don't have, an approved ERP yet. Like I said before, I really want us to look over the responsibilities for everybody,
Yeah.
and just see what we all agree on before I publish a
Look
revised.
at
Okay.
it. Me and her spent quite a time
Did you?
going through
Good.
everything and
Yeah.
revamping
There's
everything
been
and
some
cleaning
things-
everything up.
Okay.
So I mean, I feel
Yeah.
really good about
Okay,
it.
well,
So,
we'll
but I
talk
mean, I
about
want
that.
you guys.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman. I know I'm violating protocol here, but regarding your ERP, Soil High Water has one already. You're welcome to come down and just copy it.
Yeah, they're pretty strict.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good. I was gonna ask you about that when we went down there and went like
This
that.
is-
And you're
but-
welcome to do so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I tried calling you guys today and no one ever called me back.
We were given a template from Rural Water Association a while ago, a subcontractor of theirs that came and helped us put it together. And when I took that on, I mean, when I accepted that and kind of went through it, it all looked okay to me, but I was a newbie back then. And now that I've been there for a little bit and I'm actually going through it with critical eyes, I'm seeing that it was just kind of generically put together, that everything falls on Chuck's shoulders to make sure contacts are done and that type of thing. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, that might be better suited for the person that's handling the field and that kind of thing. So I just would like to go over all that stuff before we actually publish
Yeah.
it. That's really the bottom line. There's been a few lines that I think we should delete. Non-potable water, I don't think that's something that we need to concern
No.
ourselves with and that type of thing.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
fine.
just the kind of.
But we'll sit
adjustment.
down, have a session and go over it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And notification procedures, we had some issues over the last month. And the casual way we've kind of been handling, making phone calls and that type of thing fell a little short with some of the changes that we had with Pat Byrne Construction. They came in and being the efficient, wonderful company, construction company that they are, they put together change orders that we did an emergency approval of, so that we could mobilize while they were still in town and it would save us some money. But notifications probably didn't go out as well as they should have, and that responsibility falls on me. But I'm working with Angie and Lau and Malcolm to put together something so that that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Postings and that type of thing, we need to do a better job on that.
Well,
And that's-
with that, I've been in touch with, and I tried, like I say, to call SoCal today, today, but Valley Pioneer, they put, if they have at least 3 days, they'll put us, one of those door hangers on there. If it's an emergency or anything else, and they don't do anything. I said, you don't notify and put it onto your website? And they said, we don't do anything. We let them contact us if there is any problem. And I said, well, I don't agree with that. I think
I don't either.
we need to let the public know the best.
Yeah.
We need to do the best we can.
Well, we do, and all that. Like I
Yeah,
say,
because I mean, if
Facebook,
you're in the middle of a shower or something,
well,
yeah.
Facebook and all the stuff
I don't wanna
that you're
do
putting
that.
on, I
Yeah,
agree, we need to do it. We need to have an emergency number and post it at the office and a contact person who's on 24 hours. And I've talked to Lau about that and making sure his phone works, because that's another issue, is you
Yeah.
call his phone, it don't
Yeah.
work where it's at. So we have to help him get that
yeah.
fixed, so that way there
That's
is
part
a
of the
number.
process.
Exactly. I mean,
And
there's
then once
just,
we
and
get
we're
this,
learning, yes.
yeah, and then once we get this in place, then I wanna put that in the SOP.
Yeah.
Put
Well,
together,
Kathy,
and,
I looked up the statutes after our last meeting, and it says that if there's gonna be an outage, you don't even know about that. So if it's an emergency, so the best thing you can do is post it on your website and maybe at your office, you know,
Yeah.
keep your employees
That's what they said.
notified.
Yeah.
And they said, I mean,
And-
if you put it on Facebook and people don't know, Reed had Facebook or don't
It's
have their
not
phone.
your fault.
Well, I go over and we talk to our neighbors. I
Yeah.
let them know that it's gonna be out, because
Yeah.
they're the same thing. They don't do Facebook or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So me or Val will go and let them know that, hey, we're gonna be out of water, or maybe out of
Yeah.
water and
Yeah,
all
we
that
do the
stuff.
same thing with our one neighbor.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just, that's part of being neighborly too. You
Yeah.
can't expect us, and I mean, because Golden Valley, they don't do anything. I mean, they'll put a blurb on their website, and that's, I mean, so I mean, they're more than that, like I say, they're just, a lot of the towns,
Yeah.
well, I like to be
Yeah.
consistent.
I
well,
know.
we do, and I think if we have enough time frame, like I say, use a 3-day thing, if we know
Yeah,
we're in
that's
3
fine.
days, let's let people know. If it's an emergency, it's an emergency. As far as I'm concerned, by 811, we're being nice by waiting a couple days, because it is considered an emergency, and we are waived from, we could dig immediately.
Yeah, we
With
don't
you-
have to wait.
We don't
Yeah.
have to,
No, we
but
don't.
we do it as a courtesy
Yeah.
to try to let people, so
Part of our
I agree
laws.
that we need to let people know. So, I mean, we'll work on it. I know we've sat down and talked
Yeah.
about numbers and posted them at
Yeah.
town hall, or not town hall, over at the water board there, the door,
Well,
so
and
they
the
have.
post office would be
And the
another,
post
if it's
office,
significant especially, you know.
So thank you on that. I mean,
Why do you wanna
Yeah.
try and put it up at the market?
yeah, we did. That's one of the
We did.
places.
Yeah.
Emails.
And, yeah,
Are you
she said
through?
emails.
Are you through?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry, yes, that's it.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll start with the construction that's going on. We all, from the last meeting, we know that Main Street and Second Street's all been put in. But now we are replacing valves. And we've replaced one at Lucky Boy and Third. We replaced 2 at Midnight and Sunrise, 2 at Elkhart and Third, 1 at Payroll and Third. Fifth and Tennessee is 1, and Tuckahoe and Fifth Street is 2. Today they started, the cans that are actually, the valve cans that are actually in the street, today they started putting concrete around them and lock them in. That's what the extra barricades are out there, to keep people from running over them. So those are all getting concreted in, and according to Mark, that'll also be done on Second Street, where the new valves and the new
For the
pipe
new
valve.
ones they put in
He said
already.
he wanted to wait for paving first.
Yeah, he'd
and then
prefer to
they
do
could
it.
come in.
Yeah, they usually wait for paving and then put the concrete in.
Yeah, he'd prefer to do it that way, then they can chip it out real nice.
Yep.
Let's see, they've helped to locate several of the valves that we didn't know about in the time that they've been here, which has been a great help.
Yeah.
Just knowing where some of the valves are. During all this construction, we have flushed 8 fire hydrants, 8 of them. During this construction, we flushed 20 flush valves, 20 of them. So there's been quite a bit going on there. Right now we have 2 leaks, one's on payroll, the asphalt got cut today. The construction company did it. Malcolm and I were getting ready to go in and rent a cutter.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'll go down and do it. He did it in about a third of the time that it
Good.
would have taken us to do it, plus the 2 hours for driving.
Well, yeah. So they got a lot better.
You know, in and back, and then in and back, take it
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, so that'll be tomorrow morning, and we're gonna try and get to Tennessee tomorrow morning
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Well, those look like they're just lateral,
Yeah,
there's not much, it's not a big leak.
Well, they probably won't be shutting the main or anything
No.
else.
No, no, I
They'll
was just
probably
wondering
just-
how.
if I'm lucky, I won't be shutting.
Just
it.
laterals.
I'm trying not to.
Are they, how deep are they?
Well,
Well, like 3 feet,
Oh,
4
Oh, they
feet,
are?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it wasn't because of them. Those-
Now, the one at
No.
the town hall is actually, the water's out in the middle of the street.
Right.
yeah,
So it's, I'm pretty sure it's a service line, and that's where we cut. And tomorrow morning, we're planning on going into the valve at the main, shutting it off there, and just running a new line and cutting it off and abandoning the old service line. I understand, from who I've been talking with, that, that has been repaired multiple times.
Many
Yeah.
times,
And
yeah.
so we'll just go in, we'll put it in the Municipex and be done with it.
That's
So hopefully that goes well, knock
Yeah.
on wood.
yeah, right.
So that's pretty much what I have. I think Ron wanted to get into the
Yeah, what do you
hydrants
want?
and the flush valves.
Well, we did, I verified, he didn't keep a record of it, but he did flush all the hydrants last year. I told him, I'm in the process of doing an SOP. The SOP is nowhere close to being done.
I'm
So-
sure.
Well, I have a lot, I've got a
Yeah,
lot.
I do have a thought on that. Is it possible that maybe we could get a copy of the Sohi SOP?
If
I
they
will
have-
guarantee it if it's available.
What's that?
I said I will guarantee availability if I can find it, if we have.
We don't
it.
have one
Yeah,
and
we have one that's a generic one that we're putting together, but if you have one that's already done, I'd love to look at it
Yeah.
and use it if
After
it
the,
works.
after tonight's meeting here, I'll give you one of my cards and feel free to call me anytime.
Okay.
good.
I
With
think
that-
that might help us out with that.
Yeah, we've added, I told him to keep track of these that he's flushed this year, and we can put that on with the 6 months, and then he can finish going around and flushing the rest of them.
Yeah,
I know there's been complaints about the signs on the fire hydrants, that those don't show that the fire hydrants don't work.
they don't work.
They work, people need to get out and read the sign. It's a
Yeah.
tamper, what it is, it's a federal offense.
It's a
If you
tamper
touch
sign.
if you touch the fire hydrant or mess with it, you're going to prison, and
Yeah,
that's
right.
what those signs are.
And these are put out by the fire department, had
Yeah.
nothing to do with us.
It's just
Yeah.
a tamper sign.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that's what's going on there. That fire hydrant is put in, it does work. They've been using it, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
to fill their, vac truck up, so.
Of these fire hydrants and flush valves, several of them have been used multiple times during this construction.
Yeah,
So, but I
yeah, they
want
use the
him-
most convenient one.
We have a
That's
generic
another-
form.
That's
Yeah.
another thing I think we need to look into is locking those fire hydrants. Make, breakaway
You put
locks for
breakaway
the
locks
fire,
on them.
for the fire department, but make them so that we can access them, there are keys, there's ways to open them for flushing and things like that. But so people can't steal water, because I know that's still a problem.
It is, but the tamper-proof, is very expensive
Well,
locks.
No, you
Yeah.
put breakaways on them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you put, I had breakaways
Well, I
on
mean, if
them.
they do that, anybody's gonna break
No.
them.
Well, then we know,
Well, you know, but
you
So
know
you
it's
don't
been
know-
used.
The only problem is you don't know who did it.
Well, I
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
so.
Speaking of locks, there have been a couple of cases, the lockouts, the round red ones. I found that some of the valves in the service locks, our actual valve, I have some that actually fit those.
Yeah.
We've had valves that we suspected people had tampered with. I just locked it.
Oh, yeah.
That
No, we want
stopped
to lock them
that.
all, actually. We want to eventually get them all locked. Put tamper locks on them.
Flush valves?
What?
We're talking about.
No, service valves.
Oh, service.
Oh,
Service
yeah,
valves.
oh, okay. But we need to lock the flush valves too.
They were all locked.
The
Are
flush
they all
valves are
locked?
generally
Okay.
locked,
Yeah,
yes.
last I heard, they weren't all locked, but,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we've been taking care of that.
I've replaced a few, I've even replaced a flush valve.
That's fine, that's fine. Valves are cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, you got anything else, sir?
That should do it.
Actually, this could probably work for critical infrastructure, but that's more you guys than it is me, and I definitely want to say this. I did talk to Joe, from Pepper and Construction, and they are looking at tentative end of this month for asphalt.
Okay, that was
But
my
they
question,
don't
one of my
have,
questions.
yeah, they don't have a confirmation yet.
Yeah.
He's supposed to let me know, but he doesn't know
I know,
yet.
asphalt's a premium around
Yeah,
here.
and we're looking still at about the beginning of February for telemetry. So we just
Okay.
have to get our ducks in a row
Good.
for that as well,
Yeah.
for internet.
Yes, that's gonna help labor and costs.
Oh, yeah,
And,
yeah.
But can you have them go around and check the road crossings? I saw someone post on the Peeps today down by the, I guess, the restaurant. I guess there's a good hole there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hole, I
So
saw
if we
it.
can,
And that's from the rains.
no, but if we can
Yeah.
have them go around and.
They're gonna
fix
be
all-
back here on Friday. They won't be here
Yeah,
tomorrow.
let's,
No, but if
if
you
nothing
could-
else, just get some dirt in it,
Yeah.
you know.
Some fines or something. If we can
Fines,
go around and
whatever.
check those and just
If
kinda.
it washes out, we'll put it back again for a while.
Get your wheelbarrow and your shovel.
Yep,
I
yep,
can
yeah,
dig it.
Malcolm. Yes, Malcolm. Wheelbarrow and
I
shovel.
appreciate it.
Okay.
I volunteer.
Okay. Next item is the replacement of the pipes, the main down Second Street. I think we've already talked that to death. Ron, you got anything else you want to say about it? Anybody?
I mean, this is with Pat Burns and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
One thing I do want to do is, I mean, out of my 40 years of working as municipalities as I did, working with contractors, they are probably one of the best
They are good.
contractors
They really
that I've
are.
They're
ever.
very good.
I mean,
They've
I've
been
been real
amazing.
happy.
Very responsive,
Well, if
very,
anything he's needed, they've helped. Anything we needed, they've gone over and above
yeah,
on it.
they've actually gone over, way over and above, more than once.
So, I mean, I'd like to officially have them, send them a letter
Yeah, we will,
and a thank you and
Okay.
whatever
Yeah.
else with it.
yeah.
And
And
if
put it
they-
on their records that
It
that
is.
we recommend them.
Yeah, they've been great, they really have.
Yeah, 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 okay.
Thank you for.
Okay, we have no old business, and we have no new business. I'd like a motion to adjourn.
Dawn, you got Dawn.
No, she doesn't. Oh, you want, change your mind.
I know you didn't, I told you I wasn't gonna talk, but a couple things I wanted, I didn't know if it would come up. You know how much ARPA money you got left?
We're,
Depending on
Yes.
with the SCADA and everything,
Yeah.
we're trying to get all that.
I talked to finance, you got like $174,000.
No, it's
Now,
not.
that's what finance says.
Yeah, it's like
Our-
50, it's like a little over 50.
Yeah.
It's a little over
So,
50.
so did they not get the bills? Because I'd heard that was a different number, and I said,
No.
so I talked to
I
our
just don't
finance
think
guy.
everything they.
everything isn't
It hadn't been,
hit
it
yet.
hadn't been submitted.
Yeah, it hasn't been hit
Because
yet.
he told me, he said, hey, you had 174,000. I said,
No,
that's not what I'm hearing. And I said, we need to find out what the real number is so that we can
The last
plan.
number we
Part of
kinda
that
put
is-
together,
Part of it's already allocated.
Yeah.
When you say 174, we've allocated some of that for something already. It's still in that construction project.
Oh,
So
okay.
that hasn't been billed yet.
Yeah.
So it might be sitting there, but it's
Yeah.
already spent.
Okay, all right. Because I told him, I said, we're coming up with different numbers. We
Yeah.
all need to get on the same page.
Yeah.
Goes to the engineers, they gotta approve it, so I mean, there's a whole bunch of process that the paperwork has to go through.
Yeah.
Right.
Before the county gets it
Okay.
and all
Yeah.
that.
So I'll just tell the county then,
Just tell them
it's
to
pending.
wait a while.
And then it's actually, Kathy, what'd you say it was, about
It's a
50?
little over 50,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we have, the last kinda estimate we had was about 50,000.
Okay, all right.
And that's very rough.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
It-
it's based on what we've spent, so.
Yeah, yeah.
hey, it's government, right?
Yeah.
It's government, yep. Been there all my life, Don.
Yeah.
And with the SCADA, from what I've been reading, the bids that we got, and from what I would recommend adding, it's gonna go up, because I think we need to get chlorine analyzers at certain
Yeah.
locations, so,
Yeah. We're gonna spend it.
it's gonna.
Well, okay.
Anything else, Don?
Jack,
Sir,
do we got anything else we need to?
not unless you find that 5-pound bag of money I left here last week.
I do
You'll have
have
to
some
look for
questions
it.
for you, though.
What's that?
I have questions for you, though.
And I got a question. I got something about the town
That's another meeting.
Oh, wait.
Don't even do that now.
Wait.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you.
He's really talking about
Yeah,
her.
it's not related to the water board,
No.
it's about another,
Don't even bring it up right now.
oh, okay,
Please
Okay.
good
You
deal.
don't wanna get confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's,
Otherwise
and
it'll be
it's not out public yet. So,
Okay,
Can I have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned about, I guess you went to a board fire meeting
yes, I did.
and they're supposed to get a hold of us.
I advised them, I said, you folks are the fire for chloride, and I want you to go out there and look at the fire plugs and everything, and report back. I have not got anything. That's what I wanted to ask you guys. Has the Northern Arizona Fire Department been out here?
We haven't seen anybody.
I can answer that. Nobody's been out here. They have
They came out
a
Thursday for our training.
dip, huh?
They came out Thursday.
Did they? I didn't-
training.
Oh, for training, oh, yeah. But
well,
I mean, it's what you're talking about. They did send an email to the Chamber of Commerce saying that they were interested in coming and talking to the town, like at a town hall meeting, and discussing what Northern Arizona Fire District could do for chloride. Well, they haven't been a presence here since 2008, so we don't know why they would want to come out here and
Okay.
talk.
They
Well,
wanted
I-
to present the 5-year plan,
Yeah,
whatever
yes,
that meant.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
And we have not set up anything for a 5-year plan yet, but that's all they said.
But I went to their meeting and I told them, I said, you're supposed to do this. This is part of your duties and I want you to do it. I want you to go out here and if they're by law supposed to check the fire plugs and whatever that is, I said, I want you to do it. I don't want you to be a stranger out there. Let's get out of here and, because you need to, number one, they need to know you and you need to know them.
But they don't service us, Golden Valley does.
Yeah,
No,
the
you're wrong.
Northern Arizona Fire Department's got
But for
statutory
fires,
authority.
You're wrong, Cassie.
Okay, that's who showed up.
I mean, I mean, when I went to the meeting,
Higher Golden
they,
Valley.
Exactly.
the fire chief and their fire board, we're.
You're right, Don. You're right.
Yeah.
But we do, to let you know, Chloride does have their own volunteer fire department. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No,
Yes.
Me.
There's four people that volunteer that run a truck here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize that or not.
May I address that, please? I spent 2 terms with Golden Valley Fire on the board. The chief is David Cunningham, he's excellent, he's very responsible. The fire marshal is David Martin, he is also expert, very responsible. Those 2 gentlemen, if you speak to them, things will happen, they will move the earth.
But the trouble with, is it Mohawk, what is it, Mohawk?
NAFD,
Yeah,
in Northern Arizona, yeah. That's who,
they switch, they've been switching supervisors and
Chiefs.
chiefs and everything.
Yeah,
So they're
everything.
kind of in a,
yeah, they just got it, new chief's only been here 2
Yeah.
months.
no, but that's what I'm saying is
Yeah, but when I talked to them, like I said, I told them, I said, listen, you're responsible. You're listed as the for the responsibility out here, and I would sure like to see you folks get to see them. And I said, if you have something to do with the fire plugs and all that, please go do it and let me know. I haven't heard nothing back. I'm going back there.
with
Because
that, I mean, I'd like them to get a hold of Mark with the fire, local fire, and work
Okay.
with them. I mean, if
Sure.
that's okay.
yeah, that's fine.
And all
And
that.
you're
So that
absolutely
way-
right about Golden Valley. I mean, I know them guys, and if there was if you had
So
something
that's who
out
comes
here, they're coming.
That's who
oh
comes.
yeah,
They're coming.
That's who
So,
comes.
That's what I was saying.
well, no, it's okay to say it will come, but you gotta, who's got the responsibility? You're in the Northern Arizona Fire District,
Exactly.
so they got statutory out here, but
They contract
you
with
bet,
Golden Valley.
anytime there's a fire, and everybody's gonna pitch in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not, Golden Valley's not gonna sit down there and let
No, but Golden
You guys
Valley
have
shows
fire,
up.
they're gonna, they'll come, but,
They're first because they're
Yeah.
the closest.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
That's the same.
and I'm sure those fire departments, they all work together,
Yeah,
which they should.
They used to.
It's for the citizens' benefit. But I think, Jack, we got anything else with,
Well, I have another one. I have about 3 or 4 questions.
Okay,
for you.
sure.
So the next one is we talked about bringing in the public works and water department, and that'll probably be you for coming in here and helping us and all that. Have not heard anybody. I don't know who to get a hold of.
Public Works is Steve Latowski. I'll contact Steve in the morning about that, and I'm gonna,
No, that's
Okay,
fine. I'm
yeah.
just saying, is
Okay,
you said
yeah, yeah.
we were, the biggest thing is you volunteered and said it wasn't gonna cost us anything on bringing in a line for leak detection. I'm taking you up on it. When can we have someone come in and do the leak
who
detection
does
at no cost?
the leak detection?
The
Rural,
Rural Water Association of Arizona.
The last time they came in, they charged $5,000.
well,
Wait, may I'd like to comment on that. I get real hot about that. They're supposed to do that for no charge
Well,
to
they
you.
charged the water company $5,000.
If I knew who that is, or if I could find out who it is, and if the
Well,
laws are not too far.
Well, whoever it is, I'd
I
like
would
to
put him in
bring them
jail.
back in again.
Yeah.
So,
They're,
They turn over so fast.
yeah, in fact, the guy that came out here the last time that we explained that Kathy talked to, he's not even there anymore. I called him
Yeah.
last week.
oh yeah.
They got to turn over like a swinging door.
I talked,
The organization itself is funded by federal money through the National
Yeah.
Rural Water
Oh,
Association.
Part of the problem.
And their obligation is to fix things just such as you have going here.
Yeah.
If you have that sort of thing, I will give you the names of people to talk to.
Well, I really don't even
And-
care to talk to them, but.
Well, I'm persona non grata there now
I mean, I'd
myself.
like to get, with your recommendation, I'd like
I've
to get
got-
them up here
I'm
and,
sure the contacts that I've got is what Jack knows about. And I've talked to her. Matter of fact, I'm gonna finally get to meet her. I found out that when you get to meet people face to face and
Yeah.
you're talking about issues, a lot easier to solve than when you're exchanging texts and stuff. So, but
Well, thank
when
you.
I've talked to her about this, she said the same thing. So there's been a breakdown somewhere, like Jack says, if it's left up to Jack, then hang him off that
Well,
belt.
you have my personal number, call me if we can set up or
Yeah.
whatever else. I mean, I will work with a lot and I really want that taken care of and resolve some issues and
Yes.
all that, so.
Well,
if you can
you-
help. The last thing I have is, you said you could help us get grant writing and funding. You have people in the county that can help us with that?
Yeah.
I would like you to set up sometime that we can get Kathy and have them come out here and help Kathy to where we can go help us with funding so we can finish the rest of this project
Okay.
that direly needs to be done. So those are things that you've come and told us about
Heck, yeah.
that I haven't heard anything back. I mean,
Okay,
until
well,
right now.
you
So-
will, remember,
So it's on
government
you
works slowly, but it's,
It's on you.
I'm learning who the people are, right?
It's on you.
And that's fine, I mean,
Yeah.
you tell me, I tell you, and we're gonna get it
Anybody
done.
can call.
Listen, this guy right here,
No,
this
I'll
guy
use-
right here has forgot more about rural fire or whatever it is.
Domestic water improvement.
Yes,
districts.
that. So I count on him.
I have
Because he's got,
40 years of
what,
water
45 years
distribution
experience?
license. I mean, I'm familiar with it too, so
I beg your
I work
pardon?
with you, love to work with you guys.
I'll be delighted to at any
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no,
And my understanding is that Sohai has offered, and you all went out there.
Yeah.
So there,
Oh, yeah.
so, my thought is, you guys working together,
Oh, yeah.
that's a win-win.
Oh, it is a win for everybody.
Everybody
Well, we
good.
found out through your office managers, right, that she kind of travels and around.
That
So,
lady is the single best
well,
water systems operator in this state.
we're looking at having help Kathy and work with our system too, so yeah.
She
we're
is
for it.
delightful to work with, and she's all generous and giving of herself.
No.
It'll work nicely.
Yeah.
No.
But us working together, like you said, it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You bet.
And like I say, I called you twice or once, you haven't called back, and I've emailed you twice. You have not got a hold of me.
You should, here's the deal. My admin lady, Linda, have you guys got her cards?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Linda knows where I'm at, and she grabs me by the collar and tells me to go here. And she also has a reminder thing that says, hey, call them about this, and this. So, when you're calling, tell Linda, she puts it on, and then she comes in and says, call this person right now.
All I can tell you is I've been waiting for an email, 2 emails, and a phone call from you.
Yeah,
and
because
have not.
I know who we gotta talk
That's
to.
on your side.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But I mean, please call and let us know.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you.
okay, anything else?
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay, that's all right. Okay, motion to adjourn?
I'll motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
I don't know who did it.
Mark.
Yeah, okay, all right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you, everybody.